Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Just coming on to chit chat. Hello. Just watching. Good evening. Leave me a comment. I see someone else is coming in on the live chat. I'm just coming on this evening just to chit chat and update. Good afternoon, everyone. And I'm just trying to see uh, your messages. Hey, Naughty Designs from Cali. How are you doing today? How's everyone doing? Uh, just coming on just for a little chit chat today. Nothing in particular for tonight. Just trying to see what everybody is doing out there in the virtual land. Naughty, what are you doing? Or Naughty Designs, what are you doing tonight? Oh yeah, crocheting sounds very, very fun. Probably what I need to be doing right now since I'm just sitting on the bed. But I haven't done oh Pam. I'm Tammy Pamela. Me, myself, and DIY that I am Tammy. Hmm. Say hi everyone. I see somebody else is coming in the uh live chat. I see someone else coming on in. And I don't know. Pamela, it's my love you. Thank you so much, Pamela. I'm trying to right now, where before I've been trying to elevate my DIYs because I don't want to just do your plain standard DIYs. So I'm trying to take them up a notch. I just got one more week confined in here to this bed, and I'm gonna be ready to get back at it full swing. Mhm. But I really appreciate your support, Pamela. It means a lot to me. And two, Pamela, connect with She Bought It. She does that's another channel that we're actually affiliated with. And she does hauls and reviews and unboxing. So she's getting ready to get her channel up and going, and we're trying to help her out. It's actually a family friend, and that's actually going to be running that is actually running that channel. So check out She Bought It. It's another channel. I'm going to be doing the DIYs and unboxings and the sponsorship that she does. We're going to work hand in hand. So when she get things, we're going to intertwine out. I'll get product from her. In return, I'll do DIYs and some home decor and DIY. So check out that channel as well. And I'm trying, and I am trying to record on here, you guys. I'm trying to get all of my antics worked out because I haven't been on a live in a while. And I'm going to be doing live, another live DIY that will be coming up on, I think, no, Saturday is Kale's Luck of the Irish. Yes, it's still Saturday evening. It will be a live DIY that we'll have going. Since I'm sitting, I'll be doing that live DIY. So we're actually waiting on that. Mm, mm. Yeah, and I'm showing three coming in, but I'm just showing coming in and going out. So I actually can't see um who's actually coming in because I'm not actually going live on my laptop. The laptop crashed, so I'm gonna have to do a little something different. So I'm actually doing the live from my phone, and I'm gonna see if I can get the camera because the camera is wireless as well, to see if I can get the camera to link for a live on Saturday with the DIY. A She bought it. Miss Naughty Designs has just hit your channel. It's Pamela. Is my clarity you and she bought it? Is my clarity good? Because okay, I'm gonna just have to let it go. Can y'all see me well? Because I know I have the light here, but my screen is fuzzy and it's not clear on my end, so I think I'm gonna just have to let that ride out. So what have you been doing today, Harris Party of Five? You're good on this side of the country. Okay, thank you, Pamela. Harris Party of Five. Good evening and welcome into the live. Who am I actually? Hey, Sparkle Love, how are you doing? I'm just coming on for nothing in particular, just to chit chat to see how everyone's doing. I'm confined to the bed still, and it's getting a bit much. So I was wanting uh someone to talk to for a little bit anyway till the husband get in. Glad to say I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Everything with the doctors and everything is still I'm still in the green go. Cancer still is actually set in remission right now. I got another week to run, running errands today, praying. Thank you, Harris Party of Five. I really appreciate all of that. You guys, I appreciate all of the prayers and stuff you've been sending my way. So everything is working out well. I'm trying to get used to, because I told my husband if I'm gonna be able to wear the wigs this go around, because I'm having issues with my head being so tender. It's with the wigs and even putting on my cap. So I've been laying towels on my head, and so I tell everybody, you get real life on my channel. So if I'm not able to wear a wig, you're gonna get a ball for a while. Hey Cassandra, how are you doing this evening? Yep. So, and that's what we're doing today. Just coming on for a while, just to chit chat and just give a little bit of updates for what's going on. You look beautiful. Just thank you, Pamela. Thank you so much. My husband always tease me now because my youngest brother. Yeah, but thank you, Sparkle. My youngest brother is naturally bald, and he was like, you look like your baby brother Michael. I was like, well, I'm older than Michael. Michael looks like me. He was like, no, Michael's been bald for about 20 years. You're getting bald again, so you're looking like Michael. I'm glad you're doing well, Cassandra. I'm glad you're doing well. And I'm feeling a lot better with just still a little bit drained, but other than that, I am feeling a whole lot better. I'm ready to get back to my regularly scheduled program, so that I can get back into especially doing my DIYs. And but I'm gonna have to do something here very soon, because we're down to like four more videos, and then we are completely out of pre-recorded stuff. So we're gonna have to get back on I'm ready to get back on track, so I'm gonna start that up too, everyone, so we can get you some more good content come out. And to everyone, none of the haul videos, and I don't know as of now if I actually should release them, because all of the hauls videos should have went out before videos of things that was purchased in the haul, and none of the hauls released on time. So we're gonna see. But I'm ready to get back on board. And Sparkle, I love that bathroom tour. I love that bathroom tour because they call me the home decor junkie because I've been sitting and I've been trying to catch up because being down for those extra 4.5 weeks, I missed a lot of content. So what I'm doing is I'm going back. So if you see me start responding, just know that between this next 2 weeks, I figure about 2 more weeks, I should almost be caught up. I'll be going back and catching up everybody's videos as well. So that is my game plan as of now, is to actually catch up on past videos and look at everyone's lovely creations. Beverly Alexander just joining the live. Good evening, Beverly. How are you doing? Oh, yes. Thank you too, Sparker. Everybody, please hit that thumbs up. It says we got 6 watching, but 2 thumbs up. So please hit that thumbs up button. It actually helps us when we go live. If we got 6 viewers, if you got 6 thumbs up, that actually boosts the rating of your live video to have the same amount of thumbs up as you do viewers. So I really do appreciate that, everyone. Yeah, but we're just on chit chatting, and I'm trying to see what everybody's doing this evening. I'm actually being nosy, sitting at home on the bed, wanting to see what everybody's doing since I can't get out and about. Yeah, love your work. Well, thank you so much, Beverly. I am so glad, and the truth is that the YouTube, if y'all wasn't watching the content, it really wouldn't make sense for us to be putting it out. So I like to know on, especially on what type of content you like, because you will see that. And I still got more tablescapes still to come out, and I'm gonna center around tablescapes for a little while because my analytics is showing me that the tablescapes and the live DIYs is actually what's moving for my channel. So I'm gonna just incorporate some more of those in. But I always like to get, a comment or email on something you want to see me try. You will see one video coming out that it was actually a request from a subscriber that they wanted me to do, and you will actually be getting that video on this upcoming Monday, so you'll get to see that as well. So yeah, we're just still trying to grow and push the channel. We're almost at 2,500 subscribers, so I want to tell everybody thank you for your support, because it really means a lot to me. So we're already at the 2,500, and we're pushing down. My analytics had me right at I love your tablescape. Thank you, Sparkle. That pink love table. Pink is my favorite color, everyone. It's one of my favorite colors. I have more than one. But that blush pink is a color that is actually true to my heart. So when I filmed that Pink My Way tablescape, I enjoyed it because I think that's the one that went out today. You're going to get well, we got the Luck of the Irish tablescape on Saturday. We got the paper and plastic tablescape on Sunday that I am actually hosting. And then we got 3 more special tablescapes for next week, the black and white of my, oh, Sparkle. I was looking at some home decor today, and I was changing my bathroom out before I went into treatment, where we was gonna put and I'm gonna ruin the surprise, put in the Coco Chanel theme for the bathroom. But I think on next week when I get off this bed, I'm gonna change it all together, because I was looking at black and white, and in the scheme of the black and white and the black and gold. I love shout list. I have a Scrabble most of. Well, thank you, Beverly. And I started the shout outs, and I actually changed it on the last one, because normally I list everybody's channel down in the in the description box. But I said I was switching it up to see if I can actually get more people to follow, which everyone that we have been showcasing have sent me messages that they did get subscribers to come in. And pink is my favorite color. I mean, thank you, Cassandra. So, but all I want to do is, it's like my way of, giving back or also helping too, because okay. Yeah, I think that since I've been doing YouTube, I tell everybody, my family is like, well, she's been doing YouTube. And I was like, YouTube is actually a real job. It's a lot of work going into creating it. Anyone that doesn't create, even if you only creating a video once a week, it's a lot of work goes into creating these videos. So I have a new found, you know, for everyone that's doing YouTube, I was like, you guys, you don't know that I push for you so much because I do know the work behind it. And I do know when you're trying to start your channel, when you go through growth spurts and you stay at a standstill. So I said that I would always take my platform and make it so that someone else, the Glam Up. Hi, Glam Up Queen. How are you doing? And make my platform a platform that will actually push other channels as well, because you guys in this YouTube game is it we're all one big circle. Hi, Grandmama Sandy. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, and I just want us to, where we can bond together and push, because I do think that if we push one another, all of us will reach our goals way, way quicker. How are you doing? You're looking. Oh, thank you so much, Grandma Sandy. Um, Top Shagger McKay. Uh, I'm doing fine. The Baldy is doing fine. And I'm not offended with the comment, Baldy. I tell it, I know they appreciate the shadows. Yes, we definitely should support one another for being Deborah Vin. Yes, I'll take Baldy any day. I told my family when, because this is actually the fourth time around that I've lost my hair. And I said, I had to learn quick. If I was going to be defined by my hair, I wasn't going to be in a winning battle. So I just learned, you can call me Baldy. I tell them I'll be bald any day long as I'm living. So I take Baldy with such enthusiasm and passion. Like, she took that, yes. So thank you. Thank you. I have a hairline. Yeah, well, I do now. I do now, and but I did not know if I was, and I will tell you now my husband and some of my family, they was on the fence this go around. It was like, I don't think you should go on camera. Now you went, they say you went on camera after your hair come back. I don't think you should go back on camera bald. And I was like, well, if I can't wear the wigs, what am I gonna do? And I said, I can do hand videos, but I'm a talker, so it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Yes, Grandma Sandy. And that's one of the things I tell everybody is how we look at a situation. We can look at the glass half full or the glass half empty, and I always choose to make it half full. I say, so through it all, I'm still here. I am truly thankful. And to everyone, I've been on my niece who and my son that was actually doing a whole lot of work for my channel while I was down. And my son is actually setting him up a channel now, and my niece, because my niece was like, she fell in love. She was like, well, this one commented. So she actually started falling in love with people that was actually sending messages. So she's thinking about trying it out. I told her, try it out. Yes, Sandra, the cup is actually half full. We love you with or without. Yeah, don't even. Oh, that's thank you, Grandmama Sandy. I'm coming in full and strong because I know when I did the invite video, I wasn't feeling well just coming home from the black and white tablescape, and my friend was like, don't do that. I was like, well, I got to do the video. So I just did it straight from the bed. And they was like, are you going to lay something? No, I'm not laying nothing on my head. They're going to see a glimpse of what my real life is like right now. Because, and I was thinking about too, we go back in 2 weeks. So, and I'm thinking about for that one to actually film that because, had cancer 4 times, data cut off. Yeah, and it's been a work. Grandma said this has been a real journey for me, Grandma Sandy, because with this stem cell transplant, they actually gave me a 5 to 10 year span that the cancer probably should be in remission or longer. And at first I wasn't gonna go through the stem because this is my third round for the stem cell transplant, but the other 2 rounds I didn't take. So I was thinking about just not doing the stem cell transplant at all. But I'm actually glad I did because I told my husband, I was like, well, that is actually 5 to 10 years of life that they given me that I wasn't given before. So, but I'm glad that I did take it. But yeah, it's been a good 8 year, almost 8 year journey now. But I'm glad now that at this present time that I can actually see the real manifestation of God showing Himself through this, and because too right now the cancer is in remission form, so we're definitely thankful for that. I just still got a few more weeks to push through some things. So hey I gotta put on my glasses. Hey Miss Tammy, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, I got a few more weeks. Thank you, Deborah, too. Yeah, I got a few more weeks to push through, and and I too, before the transplant started, I had started changing some things out in my life, especially with my diet, and being more health conscious and taking way better care of myself that I had to get on program with. So I've been doing all of that as well. But as of like now, my appetite is still not that great. Praise the Lord. Yes, He will, Miss Beverly. Yeah, my appetite is still not that great. Hi, Miss Judy. How are you? I have been thinking about some of those beautiful cakes you was fixing. Yeah, so everything is going well though, everyone, and I'm so thankful. And I thank y'all for still supporting me and trying to rock it out with me through all of this. But I'm getting ready to come back. So I'm telling you, I'm coming back, and I'm actually excited because this downtime I've gotten a lot of ideas, and I will tell you, looking at those beautiful tablescapes and those home tours is telling me I gotta get it. Is it our No, the blue and white, Miss Tammy, tablescape was for last Sunday, March the 1st. If you got your blue and white tablescape, hurry up and get that video up because we'll be closing out that playlist link for that blue and white tablescape on the 10th. Because that's where we're going to run all of the playlist links for the Tablescape Sunday series. Is once those videos air, you'll have a total of 8 days to get those videos in before we close the link out where you won't be able to add them back in. So everyone, if you do tablescapes, please participate in those because I have quite a few lady friends that loves the tablescapes. That when they're off on the weekends, you'll start seeing people coming into your channels on Saturdays and Sundays, but they come in through those tablescapes because they like the tablescapes. So get that tablescape into that playlist link too, Miss Tam. Tam, are you participating in the paper and plastic tablescape that's coming up for this Sunday? Can everybody thumbs it up? Hey, Miss May, how are you doing? Girl, it's done. Okay, well, Miss Tammy, get that blue and white tablescape. Go ahead and post it, and I'll put it into the link. Love you too, Grandma Sandy. Going back. No, I won't. Okay. Yes, we're always going to be there. Yeah, I appreciate that, Grandma Sandy. I really do. I'll be looking forward to your messages. I'm doing great. I Yes, too, Miss May. I am glad to see you pop on as well. I'm actually glad to see everybody pop on. Get up. Okay, thank you, Tammy. You have a good night. Yes, I'm glad to see everybody pop on. Miss May, I told them earlier I was just sitting here, bored and lonely, sitting on the bed, and I decided to come on just for a little short live so I can talk to somebody just for a little bit. You're welcome, Tammy. And I'll be looking forward to that blue and white tablescape sometime tomorrow so I can get it in that playlist. It's actually like that is actually very unique. My lane. Oh, and that sounds great too. Because I just thought it was May. My lane. Oh yes. That's a beautiful name. Yep. So and to everyone, Miss May, Miss Mai. Miss Mai, are you participating in this upcoming paper and plastic tablescape? Because on this upcoming paper and plastic tablescape, everyone, I will give y'all the heads up. We have two content creators that has big numbers that is actually checking this tablescape out. So I will tell you, plan on putting up a tablescape, because I do know one of them is actually going to after this be doing a open invite collaboration, and I tell you it will actually give you a little bit more exposure. Oh yes, my, you have to start those tablescapes. I'm in love with them. Yep. So we'll have the tablescape, and like I say, we'll have some, or we'll actually have two people that's actually looking at, and I do think one of them you will see that will be participating uh in that tablescape, but they're gonna be doing an open collaboration coming up at the end of next week. And if you run that playlist link, you're probably gonna know exactly who I'm talking about when you see the videos. But they're gonna do an open collaboration, because I've been pushing for support from people that's got still larger channels, so that the like us, the small people with the smaller channels, where we can gain more exposure with our channel, but exposure in a positive way, so we can pull in more subscribers. Because I tell everybody, my number one goal with even doing the roll call shout out is to quickly get everyone to the 1K. And if anybody's already reached your 1,000 subscriber threshold, please make great use of your community tab. Even if you post a community tab, post something on your community tab. I was looking for. Okay, see that, Miss Beverly, you're making what I'm saying come so true. I love thrifting and sharing my thrift finds. Oh my, that is and I looked at a few of your thrift finds videos too, my joining them. Okay, Grandma saying I'll be looking forward uh to that. But yeah, my purpose for roll call shout out was to help everyone get to that 1K, because once that community tab open up, that community tab actually allows you to do posts without actually fully creating a video. Now, when I first started running posts from the community tab, you might get like 2 or 3 thumbs up. But what I'm noticing is within a couple weeks, those posts start gaining more thumbs up. So it start generating people coming in to actually look at your content. So take that community tab and make it actually work for you. I've never done a tablescape before, never knew they existed. Oh, did you not, Miss Deborah? Oh my. Well, I will tell you, Miss Deborah. Originally, when I started the channel, I was actually just really wanting to be geared around DIYs, but I didn't still didn't want just ordinary DIYs. So once I started doing the DIYs and I had to do a treatment, I will tell you, like, if you only doing DIYs, you'll go through a burnout phase. And I was like, well, if this channel gonna suffer, I gotta see what it is that I can put out for its content, but I need to love it as well. So and it was actually one of my nieces that said, well, you always change up everything in the house. Why don't you just show your house, what's going on in the house? And that's when I actually started incorporating the home decor and stuff. And I kept my table set, but didn't know about the chill out wash. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'm glad you kept that table up then, Miss Tammy, so we can go ahead and get that on the playlist. Yes, but Deborah, definitely try tablescapes. Good evening, Tammy. Just joining the exposure. I've got some. Oh, so see everyone, here's Catherine at home with Catherine B being a true testament to getting more exposure with those tablescapes and seeing channel grow, because and I got a few ladies that I do talk to on a regular basis. Can everybody please thumbs up the video, please? I tell everybody that for analytics, because I'm a numbers girl. So I check my numbers and I see for analytics is what's running. And through my analytics, I saw that my tablescapes, the percentage for great numbers for tablescapes was up for my channel 79%. And I was like, there's no way Tablescapes is running on my channel 79% if it's not running on other people's channel at 79%. But what I look at is my number one thing is when I look at a video and I share it with uh Kale, that I say, well, Kale, you know, you look at just views. I say, don't just look at views. You got to watch video retention, because you can have 100 views, but if they're only watching that video 30 seconds to 1 minute, as to where I say, if I'm running 60 views and my video retention is 85 and 90%, where a 7 minute video for like doing my tablescapes, my video retention is 5.5 to 6 minutes. My retention level, it actually skyrockets those videos. So I say you have to look at all of your numbers for it to start making sense. And I tell everybody, it took me about 8 to 9 months to start actually getting a real good understanding of the analytics. Because if you're doing the channel, now if you're just doing the YouTube for fun, it probably ain't gonna matter to you. But when I started it, it was fun for me. But I said that it wasn't very long before I said that I was gonna turn this into my career thing for me to do. So look at those numbers. Oh, this boy's learning all this. Yes. So look at those. I never look at mine. Oh, Sparkle, you have to look. Uh, download that Creator Studio or the YouTube Studio or whatever it's called, the YouTube Studio. Download it, because when you do it, it's going to give you all of your analytics for your videos. Hello, Tammy, everyone. I just finished. Hi, Miss Cynthia. How are you doing? Yes, please check out those analytics, everyone. And Kale asked me to, actually, she told me she think I should do a video on really what's actually the exposure, what analytics is actually showing you. If you learn analytics will tell you which one of your video, which type of videos that's actually pushing numbers for your channel and pushing great numbers. It tells you your demographics. It breaks it down to who's actually watching your content, because when I first started doing YouTube, my age demographic was the 45 to the 50 something. It was 100%. It took me 3 months to go from 45, that one age group, to hit three. Well, when you learn analytics, you start seeing your numbers, it'll show you great information. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing? When you learn analytics, it will show you the age, demographics on what you really, your target audience. And if you're doing content, you just have to determine what your target audience is, because we do know that the smaller channels or the younger age group, they love those challenges and stuff. So but definitely learn your analytics, learn your demographics. And another thing too, one thing that will get us with the demographics is you need to know who's watching and where they're watching from, because like you have people from the United Kingdom that's watching, and it will give you in full detail on who's watching, when they're watching, what they're watching, and how much they're watching. And my thing is this: if you're promoting your channel, why put out content that someone doesn't want to see? I know you can do it. Yes. So if you're gonna look at the analytics, it's actually gonna give you a great overview of what you should be, to me, what you should be putting out. Because like I say, my video retention and rate for the tablescapes, it just blew my numbers out the water. So it told me, okay, if people are watching tablescapes, give them, hey lady, hey, good evening, 505, I'm glad you joined us. Yeah, give them what they're looking for, because that's what all this platform is for anyway. Because if you're wanting tablescapes and I'm doing all shopping hauls, well, when you see me, you might still support me to go on that video and hit that like or thumbs it up. But after those 30 seconds, you're coming right off the video. So all I got really off of the video was just enough time to get a view. But if I'm giving you content that you like or that you enjoy, I can engage you enough to build my numbers. So and that's one. Thank you. 505 gifted bullets. Everyone, give a shout out to 505. How are you doing tonight too, Cynthia? I haven't got to look at your invite video yet, but I did see it post. I saw all of y'all ladies video posted right before I come on this live, that I was trying to add them into the playlist link also. So and everyone check out Cynthia. Cynthia, she's so blessed, is actually one of the first ladies that reached out to me, and we developed what I call an over the air friendship. Good night, Sparkle Love. Is your tablescape done too, Cynthia? Because I am in preparation. Mine is not done, Cynthia. It is done, but the intro and the outro is not filmed. The actual all the table is filmed itself, but there's no intro or outro. So I do have to go back in and add that in as well. You doing fine. That's good. I'm I'm glad to see you popped on tonight. I was just love you call me. Oh, Cynthia, I think 505 is talking to you. Well, ladies, have a good night. I'm off to take a hot bath. That sounds real good right about now, Miss Tammy. I've had mine already for the night. But I was just coming on really everyone just for a little quick chit chat. And if you ladies actually like or want to get to want more information on the analytics, drop me a comment. Hold on, last. I am. I know that's right. Yeah, if you want to the information on the analytics, just leave me a comment on because I do got a request to for the setting up a playlist, because with the playlist link right now it's giving people issues, and it's actually slowing down your channel growth coming in from running those videos, because the playlist links are not going up right. How you forgot? And that's my son trying to comment. I know I was only getting 1 or 2 comments on my garden video, and you're getting 50 on your. See that? And then look, everyone, even Grandma Sandy says she gets more comments on those tablescapes. And I will tell you, people that watch tablescapes, like I say, if you do tablescapes, don't just upload them to your channel. Once you do your tablescapes, create you a tablescape. If you look at my playlist, my playlist, I probably got 60 different types of things in that playlist, because I want the playlist be geared toward whatever people like. I have a room tours playlist. I have a tablescape playlist. I have a DIY playlist. We did a few mukbangs on the channel. I got a playlist for it. I got tablescape Sundays down as a playlist. So you give people what they want to watch. If I'm into DIYs and I come to your channel and you have a DIY playlist, people will go into that playlist and just let those videos play. So it's going to actually generate more views coming into your channel. So that is one great thing to actually start for your channel. I get 20 to 50. Yeah, so that's one great thing too to start for your channel is that playlist. But if you want oh, thank you so much, Harris Party of Five. Yeah, I believe in sharing everything I learn. And if you know, and whatever your niche, and I tell you too, everyone, after April, starting in May, I'm gonna niche my channel itself on down, because my channel side by side with my channel will be a channel that runs haul reviews and unboxing, because the stuff from that channel will be the stuff that I actually design in my home. So those 2 channels of mine gonna run like this, because it's going to give you 2 different types of content. But you still need to know what type of content our viewers or your viewers are actually wanting to see. So definitely do those playlists. Definitely learn the analytics. If I encourage anyone, if you don't have Creator Studio or YouTube Studio, download that app, whether you're on Android or iPhone. Download that app or on your laptop and start learning, because it'll take you a while to learn analytics. Not only that, if you're doing analytics, just a very quick heads up, your click-through rate, please ma'am, and please sir, please make sure you are putting your e-cards across that screen. And I take, and just a rule of thumb, okay, Grandma Sandy, I definitely will. I'll definitely be talking more about when you do your e-cards. If you got analytics, analytics will show you how long people are staying on your video. Now, if you got people watching your videos for 3 minutes, and you putting your e-cards spaced out, whatever the head number for your analytics, if it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes, run all of those e-cards in that time frame that people positively are watching your channel, so that when that iCard pop up and they hit it, so your click-through rate, so you can constantly generate your views. It's just one of my little tips to throw out there to actually help you get your channel to run better and actually push better numbers for you as well. Because like I say, YouTube algorithm is just like it's a numbers game. So you want to run your numbers. So definitely get that YouTube Studio app downloaded, so that you can start seeing what's actually generating great views. Where do I find that? Deborah, you create a studio or YouTube, I think it's called YouTube Studio. You download that through your Google Play app, or if you have the Apple iPhone, it's going to be in your Apple store. But you, once you download that, the initial thing is it's going to link, yes, your e-card. Now, Cynthia, there, okay, you have it there. So that e-card is that thing. If you're watching somebody's screen, that pops up on the top of the screen with that circle that looks like it's white, that looks like it's got an I in it. That is your e-card. The e-card just gives everyone reference to another video that you have on your channel. So if you're and they're easy to do, but they massively increases your click-through rate. And we need click-through rate. And your click-through rate will actually push your impressions, which is, they all work together. If you're doing YouTube just for fun and hobby, it probably ain't gonna matter. But if you're doing YouTube like me, it's like, hey, wait a minute. I enjoy YouTube. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this my thing. This is gonna be like my career thing. This is what I'm gonna do. That's gonna generate income coming in for me. And yes, too, Grandma's saying, I do want to see us all grow. Okay, Deborah, impressions are, like I say, if you set up your end screens. Are you familiar with the end screen? I just learned about e-cards the other day. Hello, Miss Marilyn. Yes, Deborah, you have to learn that create a studio with the end screens. So you're not even familiar with end screens. Oh my. With Deb, you have to set up your end screens and iCards, and you do that through your computer. What you do is you go to your you log on to your YouTube account through your uh, Google off of your computer, and go into your YouTube account. And when you go up to your YouTube account, it's going to give you that logo with your picture on it for YouTube. You click on it, go to Creator Studio. And through Creator Studio, it'll let you add all of everything that you need to add per video. So what you're gonna do is, Deborah, I do, because my computer crashed. That's why you're not seeing end screens and iCards on mine now. And I plan on having mine from the shop by this coming Wednesday. So after Wednesday, you will see that end screens and iCards. And end screens is just the things that pop up at the very end of video. Now, if you don't watch a video through the whole entirety, you're gonna miss end cards altogether. But the end cards and your end cards and your iScreen, they're actually, like I say, it's gonna link over to your impressions and for your click-through rate. And I'm gonna do another video too, Deborah. I think I will go ahead and do another video as well for all of the information coming through, excuse me, everyone, YouTube Studio, so that it can actually better help us if we're trying to run our numbers for our channel. Because you got to remember, YouTube runs off an algorithm, which means it runs number. And two, okay, Beverly, I definitely, Miss Marilyn, mine crashed as well. And see, Deborah, one thing too that I said, that when I started this, I had no one to actually give me any information. Most of us that starts YouTube, we do this through, like I say, trial and error. But my thing was, anything that I do, if it can help you, I don't mind giving you the information to push you farther along, because we all in this together. We all in this to actually grow if we're trying to make this, like I say, for YouTube to generate income for us. So and I definitely be doing a video of that once I get my computer back. So while I'm filming, I'm gonna let you see the different things, because like I say, your demographics and all of that, and we're gonna do that very soon, so that it can help you push your numbers. Now I know Miss Marilyn is Miss Marilyn, have you saw any increase for as video retention, or the YouTube the Tube Buddy actually giving you suggestions the last couple months on on your video content that you're putting out? Because like I say, it listed in detail mine, but don't understand how to. Miss Beverly, I would tell you the truth. When I started my YouTube, I researched YouTube for 1 year before I started. And I still wasn't going to upload a video, because I still knew with all of the information that I took in, the more information you take in, you'll still realize that there's so much more information out there that you was like, I'm never going to be able to start a YouTube. But what I done was, when I was had been researching, I had said I was gonna upload. So what I did was I created okay, yes, TubeBuddy is. Yes, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about TubeBuddy too. Yeah. So what I did was I created, because we all was just using our one main YouTube account, and I went over from, and it was Her Faithfulness, and I just went over and created my account for me, myself, and DIY it. And but once I created the channel, I was gonna upload. And because I just still felt like I didn't know enough to really be able to really do YouTube well prepared, I didn't upload a video for over a month. And the one night I was sitting in my little craft room, and I was sitting in there, and it was like, you'll never do it if you don't upload a video. Upload a video. And I uploaded just an intro video, just my coming intro, I think is what it said. It was my very first video, and that video began to actually gain knowledge. And I don't know if my cousin is still on, Michelle. She called me. She had saw the thing, but she called me or text me at first, and she said, I was trying to get in touch with you to get you to link up with someone that had information that does YouTube. And I tell anyone, now if you're going to do YouTube, please do some research on people that are successful at YouTube, some of the things they tell you. And when she sent me to a link with Cater Comier, and I'm gonna, when this video ends, I'm gonna drop his link. He has a wealth of information that is very helpful to you as a YouTuber, especially coming up. And from that, and when she give me his link, everyone, at the time I had 13 subscribers. I went from 13 subscribers to 497 subscribers in less than a week. But what I tell people now is, like, now the new trend, and I do know the new trending thing is now everybody's doing the live video shout outs to gain your channel. And that's great. That's great. But I tell everybody, at the end of the day, once your numbers move quick, because YouTube is an algorithm world. Like, and I do know, like Cynthia, she's so blessed, and fabulous design on a budget, Miss Marilyn. See, we didn't went through that place where, you may stay at 452 subscribers for 3 months. Then you take up another growth spell. So we have learned what you call some of the cycles, on how the cycles work, because they work in different periods at different times. So yes, it is a lot. But Beverly, just upload one video. It doesn't matter. Just get your video out there. Then it'll push you to say, okay, am I ready to upload? Okay, I'm getting ready to upload. And what am I gonna upload? And always have a specific type of content in mind. And just like me, I still do DIYs, but if you watch my channel in the last, I want to say the last 4 to 6, about the last 4 months, because like I say, I started out generally as only a DIY channel, generally only a DIY. But if you watched and followed my channel in the last, heavily the last 4 to 6 months, you'll see that my channel started in grafting in. I started in grafting in the home decorating, the home interior, the tablescapes and little. So when you engraft that in, and even with all of that, then I say doing that, it says I gotta niche my channel down. I tell anybody, once you realize what your niche is and you start working on it, you're gonna see your numbers growing. Do it. I was scared. My yes, Deborah. And listen, as much as I talk, my family, everybody say, Tammy, you are a talk. As much as I talk, whenever you turn on this camera for YouTube, and like I say, it's been over a year right now. I still haven't got past that initial thing of, okay, I'm talking to a camera. So, but I will tell everyone what I did, what has started to work for me is now the thing that I start to do when I get ready to film, I say I'm filming, but I'm talking to my son. So since I've been personalizing it as my son, it's like, okay, I'm getting a little bit better at it. You can always be a whole lot better, but you'll see where you can improve. But Beverly, upload a video. Just upload a video, because I promise you, everybody in the free world, YouTube is full of all kind of stuff. I had to share with my sister. I said, anything that you want to do, learn, or anything, it's on YouTube. So just upload the video, and I tell everybody that's the first part of the battle. Yes, Miss Marilyn. That's one thing doing videos is we have to learn to relax. And now, if you're like me, I go brain dead, and it's the Miss Miss Deborah. I've been working on. I started looking at some of my video. I've been looking at prior videos, because this is what I said. If you're gonna improve, you gotta know where to improve, what you're actually trying to improve on. And I realized that, and I still have heard myself saying it tonight. I say while I'm talking all the time. And it's like Miss Marilyn say, it's from not relaxing. It's like a nervous tension that makes us say certain words. So I was like, okay, you've been doing this well enough now to now kind of tone that thing back and focus. And I'll still tell you, Miss Deborah, you can be ready to film your stuff and get it down packed. Because if you're filming, Miss Deborah, most folks don't know. We got a lot of footage that you'll never ever see. So just put that video up in front of the camera. You're right. Just think of a comment. Yes. Because but Miss Deborah, you will still go brain dead at certain times. And a lot of my stuff is what I learned for me, which I had kind of got away from, that I am gonna go back to, was I would write out, yes, rehearse. That's it, Miss Deborah. You rehearse. I would write out the portion of my intro on what my points that I needed to say. Whenever I write out my points, I can find that my flow moves better. My channel has grown very slowly and steady. Well, even though with that, Miss Sandy, what I have been looking at is like even doing my time down times where my channel wasn't moving as fast, long as it was still moving steady. And I'm and help me out on this too, Miss Marilyn, and even Cynthia, because I know y'all put out a lot of content as well, that um look to see, Miss Sandy, which of your content that you're putting out is generating better numbers. Because if you're like me, you love a little bit of all type of stuff. Now, even though I like the hauls, I tell everyone the haul videos don't do that great on my channel. My hauls will only do good if I do, and I've done like four, I think a total of four massive hauls. If I don't do a massive haul, my haul video won't run numbers. So if I'm doing, if I'm shopping and I want to show you even like the new finds, well, if I'm not doing a massive haul, I'm not getting good numbers from that video. So what I said was, okay, or you're gonna still steady run hauls. So and I'm looking at to maybe do maybe one haul video a month. That's why I say me and the second channel gonna go hand in hand. My tablescape and shopping hauls and the bar cart decor. And I'm not a fan. Oh, okay. See, like Miss Beverly, you say you're not a fan of. See, and Miss Marilyn say her tablescape. She's Miss Marilyn haul videos does well. And Miss Marilyn, I definitely know that bar cart video of yours are running good numbers because I have a few lady friends that I've been sending over to people's channel. They are talking about those bar carts. Now I have 5 lady friends at church, Miss Marilyn, that went and purchased bar carts. So what I'm trying to get them to do is upload videos, even if they're only going to upload the videos for the bar carts. And I say, if you don't do the bar carts, go over to her Instagram. So whenever she's doing a collaboration, if she runs into that footage telling you that she's doing a bar cart, send her those pictures because she can run those in her videos to still generate her numbers. But and we have to look at that. What is it that we're doing on our channel that is actually pushing our numbers for us? Because like I say, it's still a numbers game. And even though you love it, because awesome open invite coming soon. Yes. And even though even doing all of this, now I like the haul videos, everyone. I love them as well. I love shop. I love retail therapy. But I say if they're not generating the numbers for me, myself, and DIY, I can't incorporate a lot of videos with those hauls because it's what it does. Because when you look at your analytics, you'll see what's actually running in green or running in gray. If it's gray, that means your numbers are down. If it's green, if it's just green with a circle, you breaking even. If it's green and an arrow up, that means your numbers are running greater than what your analytics have participated within a time frame. And I tell anybody too, the next key pointer is you have to find your major upload time. If you want your videos to start appearing in other people's with bigger channels, you have to know the time. The algorithm picks up. It only hits our first 3 hours. If you're uploading just say if I'm going to upload a video, right now it's 10:30 at night. If you're going to upload a video at 10:30 at night, from 10:30 at night to 1:30 in the morning, the algorithm is running those numbers it's going to run them all the way. But those 3 hours is good night, Cynthia. Those 3 nights are your major hours for your video. So if you're looking at your algorithm, if you're looking at your analytics and you see that your video runs better and you get better views, if you're running videos at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you need to run your videos at 4. You need to be posting at 4 o'clock because no matter what time you're posting, those first 3 hours are detrimental to your video. And with anyone, you want to see your video start popping up for recommended, and that happens because of the first 3 hours of the video. So, and I learned that because originally I would upload my video, I will start my upload when I get ready to go to bed. So whatever time that video got through upload, it went. Most of my videos originally was uploaded at 2 o'clock in the morning. Then so if at 2 o'clock in the morning it's not a good time and you're really not going to get views till 10 o'clock in the morning, those first 8 hours, really you might get 2 3 views. Well, what you did was you caused that video not to even rank for us the algorithm. It ain't going to show up on nobody's news feed or anything until, unless that video begins to take a whole lot of hits on down the line. So that's one key point, is we have to know that what's our critical viewing time. I have heard YouTube state times that they will upload. Yes, Miss Beverly, that's why. Because when you learn your channel, just like now I've been on the fence with my time as well, because I can upload on certain days, Tuesdays and Saturdays. Hello, hi Aisha, how are you? That's so good to know about. Yes, those first 3 hours are very important for your videos. Very, very, very important. If you're uploading, you need to hit your crucial viewing time. Which, if you got analytics will show you the time, your time zones on when that video is running numbers. So, and I'll tell you, like for my channel, now on Saturdays, I do not care. Saturdays, any video that I put out on Saturday will not run good numbers. I mean, my numbers are run, but my numbers will be in the gray on Saturday. So if you learn that, like if you see my monthly calendar on my community tab, it tells you now no Saturday videos, but I will do Saturday videos for collab. Now if your videos don't run good, just say on Tuesdays, why are you putting out Tuesday videos when it's running your numbers in the gray, which means your numbers are down, which means it says the algorithm say for the criteria your video did not even meet the views, the watch time, or the retention time. So when you look at that, it tells you when you should be running videos. So I don't do, but now here's my kicker. I switched over to, because I have always majorly uploaded at least 5 days a week, but I've set my channel prior to my stem cell transplant to run uh videos every week. Now that is a lot, especially coming out the gate. Just I tell anybody, if you're starting, Beverly, if you're starting your videos, I tell you, people want to see you consistent. They want to know for sure that, okay, I can come on Tuesday and watch a video from Beverly. So get your schedule set on when you're filming and when you're uploading. And do not, yes, Saturdays is a killer. But you set those, but once you set those days, and like now, I still run on Saturday. So what I am doing, I am offsetting Saturday with a different type of content. So true. Hey, Miss Stephanie, I upload 3 days a week. Yes, it's critical. And two, now that learning more with the analytics part, this is what I've learned. I was like, okay, now I can upload on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Tuesdays, I should not upload a video before 1 o'clock. If I put out a video before 1 o'clock on Tuesday, my numbers will suffer. But I can upload on Monday at my 10 o'clock and my numbers will run. But it won't run that on Tuesday. So when you learn that, set your schedule. Now, if you're going to keep to a specific time, like I try to stay within a certain allocated time. Just know, okay, on this day, you're going to take a little hit, or you're just going to adjust. I'm going to still put a video out, but I'm trying to hit my target time, because we want our videos. Miss Stephanie, I found most of my information because I have been studying so hard with my analytics. I check uh Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Yes. Uh, I check. I check my analytics 3 times a day. I check my analytics when I wake up in the morning. I get up, I wash my face, brush my teeth, then I look at my analytics. I look at my analytics at 3 p.m. I look at my analytics at 9 p.m. And that's going to tell me, do you use TubeBuddy vidIQ? I use TubeBuddy, and I'm beginning to play with vidIQ, but with vidIQ. And like I say, I look, what the number one thing that has helped me with the analytics is when I started looking at video retention time. That, to me, that was my game changer, because I come out of corporate America looking at numbers. Once I looked and realized video retention time plus my view, those first 3 hours are when my videos take the number one hits, the bulk of your views. It made me start shifting stuff, because you'll see some things even over the course of the last few months, where you'll see, like, even my time schedule started changing, because I started shifting out my time, playing with what can work, what will work. I said, well, okay, I'm gonna upload at 10 o'clock today. So upload at 10 o'clock. So by from 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock, because I know my first 3 hours are critical, I looked to see how many views did I get, how long was my video retention. And so I looked at that. So then when it started building a block for me, Miss Stephanie, when I started seeing the block, I said, wait a minute, okay, I need to shift something. I just looked at the analytics on my video. LOL, good lesson you're giving out tonight. Do your own. Sometimes it's hard trying to do your own video. Miss Stephanie, yes, yes, yes. And one thing too, Miss Stephanie, and this was, I think, has tremendously helped me, which is like right now, I tell her, right now, not Miss Stephanie, Miss Marilyn, I have 4 videos left that was pre-recorded. Like when I told everybody in January that Miss Marilyn, I keep calling you Miss Stephanie, I'm sorry, Miss Marilyn. I told everybody in January, when I was getting ready to, when I released my video for my upcoming stem cell transplant, I had filmed every video that I needed for the month of February. But prior to that, I had already started batch filming. I batch filmed 2 days a week. But in those 2 days, I'm going to get enough videos for 2 weeks, because I'm a batch film, because it allowed me to have balance. But that helped me to know what I'm putting out and how I'm putting it. But it also let me see that which type of content was actually bringing in more viewers. I do all my own videos first in 1 week, and then I start the collab. I try to stay. Yes, and Miss Stephanie, I learned, normally I would be at least 2 weeks ahead, but getting ready to do treatment, when I done treatment, like I say, January, when I released my update for my stem cell transplant, I want to say it was like January the, excuse me everyone, January the 14th. Well, I started filming all of my February videos January the 7th. So I pounded it out hard for a week with content. But the reason I was still able to pre-film was because I still had those 2 weeks in the pocket. I tell anybody, if you are a content creator, what I have found detrimental is not having your content. I think you should always have your content, like we got this week coming right here. That content should already be filmed. That content, even if you haven't uploaded and got it sitting in queue, it should be sitting ready to go. But you should always have at least 4 to 5 videos in your pocket, which means 4 to 5 videos that you can put out no matter what if you don't release something on your content list. That's what I found to help. But in my batch filming for stem cell transplant, batch filming 1 month out, and this is what I found with me within that 1 week. Listen, everyone, I pounded out. I was a little tired and exhausted. But I said, if I was doing this on a normal basis, that'll give me 3 weeks to, if I didn't want to do a video, I'm good. But you know us, we might not want to do a video for 2 or 3 days, then decide to turn on the camera. But if you turn on the camera, that's a video for your pocket. I call every extra video is the video in the pocket. So it will give you more stuff to have to film and to put out. Then too, not only that, it'll let you see, okay, I might have filmed haul videos. Well, just say right now, if hauls are not doing good on my channel, I got 4 videos of hauls in the pocket. Next month come and haul videos running numbers. Well, I got pocket videos of now's what's running numbers. So, and it balances out. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. Oh, hey, Miss Tangy. I am doing great. I am doing great. Yeah, so and that's just what I learned, and I telling, yeah, if we learn just learning those analytics, learning when is our best video release time and what we're releasing. Because like I say, create a studio. Yes, I am. I am so glad to be feeling better. Miss Tangi, I told everyone I was tired of sitting here looking at the walls and I just wanted somebody to talk to, so I decided to come on. Yeah, so but what I learned was that if you're gonna doing your videos, like I say, it's getting those videos out at a detrimental time. Because like I say, if on this, everybody that actually creates content, look at some of your videos to see which time that your videos are taking hits. Shift a video or two, and it, like I say, depends on the day and the time. Shift your video to your massive time and watch. If you get major views, if you get those good views in those first 3 hours, watch the retention rate for that video, because we need retention rate. And I know my sister asked me, she was like, well, Tammy, you almost at 25. Listen, y'all, because we not new to this YouTube thing. They were like, oh, you 2,500 subscribers, girl, you doing it. I was like, 2,500 is great. I'm very, very, very thankful. But in the YouTube world, 2,500 ain't nothing. I say 2,500 is not nothing. So you'll learn. And I told her, she was like, well, people with those many subscribers get paid. I say, YouTube don't work like that. I said, your subscribers, it helps on just a little percentage. I was like, so you have to take all of the numbers to make the massive. And I say, so we can't take one number and just say, okay, it's going to explode. But I tell anybody, look at when you're releasing those videos. If you want to see your video starts to hit recommended, look at the watch time, because if you study it's within those first 3 hours that the algorithm is actually pulling those videos. All right, Miss Marilyn, you have a good night. I know you're working tomorrow. Yeah, so look at that for those first 3 hours. And again, Miss Beverly, just upload a video. When you upload a video, just send me a message on anything. Say, Tammy, I just put out my first video, and I'm gonna come over and watch, because all of us started with just uploading one video. And we all had to start there. And it's just like I say, it's a growth process. And I tell anything that I can do, being on this platform, with anything that I've learned by working and building. And to everyone, before I forget, because like I say, sometimes my mind is just creatively miss me with Miss Stephanie. If you on here, make sure you subscribe to her channel. I'm going to tell you, everybody, something. When I was planning my videos to get done for my stem cell for February, because Miss Stephanie runs stuff on her channel, and when I tell you, when I watch y'all videos, I watch y'all whole entire video. So when I was looking at her video, and she was doing a video on her prep for getting set up for her videos. But if you watch that whole video, right at the end, that's why she'll tell you, stay to the end for the nuggets. She said that she had forms to help you. She said, I got forms that I use to help create my video. And hold one second. I know I'm not supposed to come off a live, but my book is right here, and I'm going to show you this form. Sorry about that, everyone. She put on there that she had forms. And you guys, I reached out to her, and you'll have to catch her on her Wix page, her other blog page as well, to get a lot of her information. She had this form right here, you guys. I'm gonna put it up close. Miss Stephanie, this form has been a godsend to me. You guys, with her form. Now, normally, and see, this is what I do. I write out everything. I write out everything. I got so many notes on writing out everything and planning out my video. But when I come across her form, where it's the title of your video description, what to talk about, what information to include, other links in the video, it actually asks you, did you film the footage, your voiceover, your film? She got so much detail on here. So when I started using some of these and just writing out what I needed, you guys, I tell you what, it seemed, now just to me, and I have to thank Miss Stephanie for this. I love her for this. My productivity went up. To me, it skyrocketed. When I started doing these forms, I was knocking out. And normally, when I batch film, what I do is I'll sit down and film every last one of my intros before I start any DIY. I do all the intros, then I break my DIYs up and get all of them started, and I work with one, then graduate to the next and next. But when I got this form right here, you guys, I started in as to where it was taking me all day to do 4 to 6 videos. I started doing 8 videos in under 12 hours because she gave me the guidelines. I knew everything I needed before time. I had everything set up. I knew what my key pointers, and she even on here, she give you your keyword search terms and your category. Everybody, please check out Miss Stephanie to get some of these forms. I'm an advocate for her because it increased my productivity so much, and I truly thank her for it. So when you go through my book, I got Miss Stephanie form. Miss Stephanie, here's my product of you. And I list out, in my book, I list out all of my weeks. So like this is March. I got the first week of March in a tab, the second week, the third week, the fourth week, and the fifth week. Then I list down, because if I'm doing collaborations, I'm going to write them down, because if you're doing a collaboration, you have to have that on book first. Everyone, if you're doing a YouTube video, do not participate in somebody else's collaboration when you have not put 10 times more energy in your own. If you're going to participate in the collab that Miss Stephanie is hosting, then when you host the collaboration, it's you gave way more attention to Miss Stephanie than you just shot your video down. And listen, everyone. And if you look at her form, it's all set up. It's all set up in that form to give you all of the guidelines to run your video. Listen, I think Miss Stephanie form is the best form to have to actually do YouTube videos. Her form, I sold cars for about 2 years. And when you sell cars, They got this thing they call it kids. Keep it simple, stupid, which means is, and they tell you, if you selling somebody a car, you have to discern a person. If they got a lot of information, you don't give them extra information. Because if they got a lot of information, 90% is they got more information about a vehicle than you do. But everything they told you to do, you keep it simple. When you keep it simple, you can get way more stuff done. And everyone, please, Miss Stephanie, is it okay if I keep talking? Please check out this form. It keeps it simple. And then too, when you come up to like me, because if we batch filming, when you come up to this week 1 a month, when I get to week two is listed everything I need to do. But the form broke it down and made it so easy. So now when I get ready to go start my filming, I got everything that I need to say. It has eliminated so much time. So y'all, please, 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 ma'am, please, sir, please check out Mrs. Stephanie's forms, because like I said, that has been a major, major, major. It has gotten me more productive. That's the reason. And I told you, I filmed 1 month of video. I actually filmed 6 weeks of videos. 6 weeks of videos in 7 days. And I was using with my original method of writing everything out. But once I got a copy of her form, I was like, oh my gosh, I've been doing this way too much. I said, I've been doing too much. I'm doing yeah, I've been doing way too much for too long. I was like, sometimes I think that's why I'm overworked. And this is what I said. I said, Lord, you sent Miss Stephanie and me right on time when that video hit. And that's why, and I will tell you, she always tells us, stay to the end, because there's some good stuff coming at the end. See, if you don't watch some of the videos for some of the content creators, we miss great things because we just watch those first minute or two. But if you watch that whole video, if you make it to the end of her video, you'll get some great stuff. And when she delivered on that, when she said that, so if you watch it to the end, you got major key points. So I'm telling you. And if you're not a family member of Creatively Miss Me, you check her out. Make sure you go working on a form. Oh, Miss Stephanie, I am gonna be so in love with a form to help with collabs. Yeah, and it is under her forms on your you no, it's not on her YouTube channel, it's on her blog channel. Miss Stephanie, it's on her website. When I get through with this live video, because I have it, I'm going to actually drop that link of hers in the description on this live for y'all to go check out. And it's called her YouTube checklist. So with that checklist, I'm telling you, it's a major, major, major. It makes a major difference. Hello, Thrift Queen. How you doing tonight? Everyone say hello to the Thrift Queen, Miss Joan. We're just on chit chatting. We've been talking a little bit about analytics and trying to get more productive for our channel, Miss Joan. So yeah, so please make sure you go check out that. And again, if you haven't got that analytics downloaded, please get that analytics. And again, Miss Beverly, get that first video out. Miss Deborah, make sure you get all of Miss Stephanie's information so that it will help you, and it'll actually help you fine tune. Listen, everyone, another little secret. Once I picked up Miss Stephanie forms and started doing the forms, that's when I realized, once I started doing this and outlining everything, and when Creator Studio gave me the notification that my tablescape video, the tablescapes was running major numbers. But I took my form and looked at my numbers, analyzing it with my form, and I was like, oh my gosh, if you had been looking at all of this, what you've been doing the whole time, it's letting you know what you need to be putting out. And again, we got to make sure, even though we got our niche, we still got to give people content that they definitely want to see. So definitely check out Miss Stephanie's blog. Make sure you get that YouTube, that Creator Studio downloaded, and I have to check out the form. Oh, Thrift Queen, I'm telling you, those forms has been amazing for me. I'm telling, if it was not for Miss Stephanie giving me that extra boost to get those videos filmed for the month of February, because I had everything wrote out. I had everything wrote out. I had everything on paper on what I was doing, what I was not doing. And here's my month of February, everything that I uploaded. I had my calendar first, my weekly, everything was set out with her forms. It made it so much easier for me to get those videos out. And now that I'm actually feeling better and I'm actually getting about ready to start back filming, because I gotta get back to being at least 2 to 3 weeks ahead. I'm definitely gonna need these forms again to get out. But I've already started getting everything written out on what I'm doing and when it needs to be for what date and all of that. So it will definitely help. Do you use a script one? 90% of the time I do, Miss Stephanie. 90% of the time I will. And I got my other book down here. I'll try to write out what I need to get done. Not because the way I do my video, I do my initial first portion, probably the first 20 20 to 30 seconds. I'm going to tell you what we're doing. Then after that part of my intro film and I come back, that next segment that comes after that, 95% of the time I script that out, because especially on things that I'm wanting to change. And I was doing it before Miss Stephanie, a hit and miss. But what I started doing was I was still looking at, and it's still through Creative Studio, where I never have a script or a plan. Oh yes, I I was looking at a script, and one of the scripts through, well, one of the videos through Creator Studio, it said that, okay, if you want your videos to get a better retention rate, it says check out how you're introducing the videos or bringing the videos in. And it says so, and they told he, and I'm trying to think of his name, and it's gonna come back to me in a minute, brain freeze. And he says run that video the way you run it, then change it up. And after you change it up, run it with the change up for 2 to 3 weeks. And he said change it up again and run it 2 to 3 weeks. Then you take your original way, then the second way, and the third way with the change up. Then look at each video on how they're run and see which videos give you better number. And I promise you, when I started doing that at first and looking at it, my numbers started to change. But what I did, and I got away from getting ready to go on the stem cell, because I would write out everything. I started pulling away from it while I'm going back to it, because when I do my scripting, because we got key points on certain things that we do want to say and bring in, my video retention rates still goes up. Yes, Miss I still can't see without my glasses, everyone. I'm sorry. Yeah, so my video retention rate went up. So I am definitely going back to uh my scripting. And I will tell you too, and I don't know if it's just generically. Miss Joan, let me know if this actually happened to you with your channel, because I do know you got larger numbers. Um when I started doing scripts, Miss Stephanie, my subscriber count began to grow. That's what I first started looking at, because I had went through because we go through the periods where people coming in, then you go through the dry spell. But once I started changing up, I call it my head into all of my videos. Once I started to change those up, I watched that my subscriber count start coming in. So then I started seeing that on a daily basis, I would get at the least was like 10 to 15 subscribers coming in on a daily basis. So I was like, well, okay, if I'm implementing little changes and I'm still seeing a positive growth, even if it's just 5 to 10, but I'm seeing at least 10 to 15 each day, it's telling me I'm tweaking something that needs to be tweaked. So, and that's what I started doing. So that's one of my keys. And I will, like I say, everyone, I will be doing another thing with the analytics too, as well, so that in your analytics, if we learn that, especially if we're in this YouTube thing for the long haul, we're definitely gonna need to know how to do that. I don't have a regular startup or even an intro. I just tape and upload. I don't need to get no well, Miss Joan, I did start out that way, and I had been playing with mine to see which direction I was going. And I'm gonna still tell you too, Mister, I was upset when everybody wanted me to keep the name for the channel because I want to brand out. I was upset because I still felt like that, even with my channel name, my original channel name was I'm Me, I'm Myself, and I'm DIYing it. And I shortened it down to Me, Myself, and DIYing it. But I was wanting to do a name change. But I will still tell you too, even with that, I say for as branding, which to me all of that plays in the bigger scheme of things. I wanted to take the channel over to Brandon, and I'm still gonna do that, but I'm gonna do it, and that's why I'm linking both of the we're gonna have the other channel and this channel to link hand in hand, which it'll still be two different types of content, so you won't get the same thing on both channels. But yeah, everyone, please check out your analytics. I felt like I've been talk y'all to death. It looks like, oh, we've been on for a minute now. Miss Beverly, are you gonna still upload a video for us on this week for us to get to see? Because I'm hoping so. And Miss Deborah, still make sure you check out Miss Stephanie's website. And I am going to link that website of hers down in my description for this live video, so that everyone that does want to get those forms of hers, it will be available. I'm gonna try my best. All right. Well, still, Miss Beverly, you make sure that you let me know. Start early with setting up your channel for Brandon. I'm late and just starting. I changed what's the yes, and that's what that's one thing too, Miss Joan, I said that I'm going to do, because I was still reading that once we go over to branding, and I think like right now on my channel, whatever your number of comments and all of that on your channel, it says once we click over to branding, it said that we lose all of that. So that's why I was back before, when I was going to do the name change. I was just going to switch everything then with the new name and go straight into branding the channel. Well, since, I got a lot of, and it's still, like I say, I got a lot of feedback, not just from YouTube, but from family and everybody, that they think that the name Me Myself, they say that's you, that's your niche, that's what sticks. So with keeping the name, I still think I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna definitely get it switched over to the brand, and definitely before we hit the 3K. We definitely got to get over to the branding, because if we're losing certain things, we're going to have to start building it right back up. So we're definitely going to be doing that. And again, everyone, still be on the lookout. I'm going to come back. Listen, if you're on now, would you prefer that I filmed a video for learning the analytics, or would you prefer that we did that through a live? Once I get my computer back, I'll do some adjustments so you'll be able to see what I'm showing you through my analytics. Would that be better through a live, or would that be better through a actually uploaded video? All right, Miss Stephanie says with the live. All right. Yeah, and I think that's what we'll get ready to do. I will be getting, okay, Miss Beverly say do it with the live as well. All right, I think that's what we'll do with those numbers from the analytics as well. And I think it was Deborah that asked about the impressions and the click-through rates. We'll hit a little bit of all of that so you can see what it is with the impressions and the click-through rate, and then it'll begin to actually let you see what your channel live, because we can, okay, all right, I got everyone. We'll do that to a live, definitely through a live, so we can see what's going on, and I'll show you so that we can see how the channel is running, and really where we need use it to actually make improvement, because that's what I use my analytics for. I use it to do improvements for my channel, and what areas I need to actually be gearing in for, and making changes out. So we'll definitely be doing that. And I actually got on my calendar to do lives on Wednesdays for everything pertaining to the channel, and I think I got it on Fridays. Fridays, or I think it's on Fridays. I did not know you were out here. Yeah, and it's on Fridays that I got where I'm gonna do lives through Chit Chat. But for what I'm doing, like even for branding and even on channel growth, I even on that I have already started getting my information, because I want to give everybody good information that, like I say, that we all can use, that we can actually help us grow. Because on some things I think it doesn't matter what our niche is. If we got the right information, it will still cause growth. So, and that's what I want to bring. I want to bring, like I say, this platform, we all should be able to grow from this platform. We should all be able to help each other grow, and that is my number one intentions, definitely for, and for the Wednesday nights live, is to bring you information per your channel to help build your brand. So all right, thrift queen, I did not. It's a very good idea. All right, then I got that on the book, and we'll be definitely getting ready to do that on a live. And like I said, I get that laptop picked up on Wednesday. So once we do that, we'll be ready to rock it and roll it and see what's our next phase. Because I just truly believe that all of us for 2020 year, the sky's the limit on where we can go grow with this YouTube thing. And I tell everybody, all of us, every last one of us, is only one video away from going viral. And if we got the right tools to see what's setting us up to go viral, it'll help us get there way quicker. So I thank everyone, and I've talked to y'all enough. I've had y'all on an hour and 40 minutes. And thank you for rocking out with me for this hour and a half, just letting me talk. Since I didn't have no one to talk to, I'm glad my family just came right on in and made me feel like I had a house full of company tonight. So, all right, everyone. And y'all still know, no matter what's going on, I can't close out anything without saying, always, always, always be positive so you can remain productive, and stay positioned to make your next move your best move. I'll see every one of you in another video, and in another live video coming soon. Bye, everyone. Thank y'all guys for chatting with me tonight, and I will see you again coming soon. Lily.